Hey creative, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. Today I'm going to show you how I use my Glowforge Aura to create this birthday cake topper. Of course, I'll have everything I use listed in the description box below. And if you like this video, you learned something new, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure that bell notification's on so you don't miss any of my upcoming craft tutorials. Hey creative. Okay, so to get started with this project, we're going to be in app.glowforge.com and we're going to go ahead and hit create a new design. And I'm going to upload an SVG that I got off Etsy. Okay. Of course, everything I used will be linked in the description box of this video. So if you want this SVG or whatever else I use, you go ahead and grab yours too. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Now, for me personally, whenever I'm designing, I like to put a piece of material into my Glowforge Aura because when I'm doing my design, I just feel like it helps me see better, okay? So I already have my proof grade acrylic that I'll be using for this project in there. To me, it just really helps me be able to visualize and see what it is that I'm going to do, okay? So just a personal preference. Do what you do, okay? All right, so now that I have my SVG, the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and create, let's do this. So this is what I want, but obviously I can't just put it on the cake like that. So let's grab a shape. I'm going to grab this polygon. Okay, so I have my polygon. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to flip it. Yes, that looks good. Make sure it's centered, and I'm going to bring it up where it's intersecting into the SVG. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. Not that big. Okay, now that looks good. Okay, so I have that. Now I'm going to select both of these and I'm going to create an outline. Create a new outline. And I guess 0.25 is fine. We'll work with that. So just go ahead and click over here. Now I can move this out the way. And I'll move this out the way. Well, wrong piece, but see, this is our outline. Go ahead. I don't need this one. Let me go ahead and delete that. All right, so this is the outline. So this is the outline, and then I'm going to put this on top of here and like glue it down. And of course, this is the part that'll be stuck into the cake. Yay! See how easy that was? Now, you see these little pieces in here? Don't want that, right? So what I'm going to do is make sure this is selected. I'm going to right click it and hit edit and group. And now I can just go through, click those little pieces and delete them. Okay, and I'm going to hit done. And this is what our topper will look like. Let me scoot it over a little bit. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. All right, so over here, we're going to go to our settings. So this is set to cut, which is great. Now this is set to engrave, but I want that to be a cut as well. But I'm going to be doing that one in a different color. So honestly, for this step, I'll just go ahead and ignore it, okay? So the only thing that's going to get cut out is the outline that we created. So now that we have that, I'll just go ahead and hit print on. Go ahead and hit print. Big Glow is going to do her thing as far as adjusting and, you know, reading the barcode and things like that. And then it's going to go ahead and light up and we'll push the button and cut. All right. So we'll go ahead and do this part. And then we'll just basically go ahead and come back and do the other part as well. So I have the air filter that the Glowforge offers with the Aura, and when your machine is ready to go, they'll both light up at the same time, and you don't need to do anything. Just push the button on your Aura and you're good to go. So funny story, the day I recorded this was actually my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Which is why I'm so dressed up in my intro. But originally I wanted a pink themed birthday, right? But I fell in love with this purple dress that I'm wearing. So I switched my color scheme, but I forgot to call the bakery and ask them to change the color of the writing for my cake. So at the end, you'll see my cake colors don't match, but that's the Libra in me, okay? I'm truly indecisive. But anyway, here's how the first cut turned out. Perfect. Okay, so we're done with the first one, and I've already went ahead and inserted my second piece of acrylic, which I'll be using black for this one. So now I'm just going to go ahead to this piece and hit ignore. And then I'm going to take this piece and turn it to cut. Now, since I am using proof grade material, it's just going to read this barcode and it's going to automatically adjust the cut settings for me. Okay, so that's what I do love about the Glowforge's materials. No guessing, just put in there and go. All right, so we have, let me just double check. Yes, that's ignored. This is set to cut. Okay, awesome. So we'll just go ahead and hit print again. It's going to do its calibrations and things like that. And then once this is done, we'll just go ahead and start piecing everything together. So of course, everything I use will be linked in the description box of this video. And if you're enjoying this video so far, you've learned something new, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed so you won't miss out on any of my crafty content. So once everything is cut out, I'm just going to go ahead and use some Gorilla tape to help me remove the masking from the front and back of the acrylic, and I'm going to use some Gorilla Super Glue gel to attach the pieces together. And I'm only adding a few small dots in random places because I don't want the glue to spill out on the sides, because it is kind of hard to clean off the acrylic. I left the front masking on so I wouldn't get my fingerprints all over it while I was pressing it down, because fingerprints are hard to get off too. Like pretty much anything is hard to get off acrylic, okay? So just take the proper precautions, you guys. So once you piece everything together, you don't really have any wiggle room, all right? So basically where you place it is where it's going to be, and it bonds really quickly, which is why I like to use the Gorilla Glue gel. So I then removed the masking from the front, and here's my final cake topper that I made 30 minutes before heading out the door. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later.